Angela Y. Davis was born on January 26th, 1944. Happy birthday, Angela Davis, in Birmingham, Alabama. If this is her correct birth time, Angela Davis was born right after a new moon in Aquarius. So her sun and her moon are in the same sign, and she has the south node in Aquarius. The archetype of Aquarius is the Waterbearer, and this is oftentimes a woman that would bring a jug to a water source like a river or a well, and then they would bring that back to their home or community. Now, this isn't just in ancient times. There are still water bearers today in places that don't have fresh water through like a piping system. Just a little astrology 101. Aquarius is a fixed air sign. The other fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. Aquarius is ruled by the planet Saturn, and Saturn rules two signs, Capricorn and Aquarius. Angela Davis was a civil rights baddie and an intersectional feminist. She also was a part of the Black Panthers group in the late 1960s, and she spent most of her time working with Che Lumumba Club, which was an all-Black branch of the Communist Party. Like I mentioned, Aquarius is ruled by the planet Saturn, and the glyph, the astrological glyph for Saturn, is the ancient symbol of the sickle and the scythe, which was an agricultural tool used by farmers. And if you look at the communist flag, it also has the scythe. The core philosophy of communism is to bring the political and economic power back to the working class, which is why ultimately I believe she was a threat to the state, just like Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, Assata Shakur, because communism is a threat to capitalism. But that's ultimately not why she spent time in prison. If you want to look deeper into that, look up the Soledad brothers. Aquarians are future forward thinkers. I would say prophetic even. They think outside the box. So they are tapping into a timeline that we don't quite see yet in the present moment. And that could be a very lonely experience because people aren't ready for that change yet, that radical change. And so oftentimes Aquarians are said to be weird and eccentric. The Waterbearer has so much symbolism. The water jug is a human invention that's very Saturnian. It is the container for the water that is to sustain life. And water also represents consciousness. Just like I mentioned with the example of the Waterbearer, Angela Davis is embodying the archetype of Aquarius by spreading knowledge and education through speaking, her books, and also her activism. I will leave you with Angela Davis's very Aquarian quote. "You have to act as if it were possible to radically transform the world, and you have to do it all the time."